That cued me off was looking at the Jordan Peterson case and the idea that one of his censored tweets was retweeting Pierre Poilievre's tweet. And I thought to myself, what should be more protected than your political speech? So if you have a pro-globalist position, then you can have political speech. But the political speech that is deemed dangerous is the pro-nation state. And it took me a really long time to write the book and formulate that this is the court system that will replace our courts. It is. And in very short order, if we do not push back, they make the courts redundant. And I can park that and go into that aspect of it. So I looked and I thought, what am I seeing? I am seeing that it's not the topics that we can't talk about. It's our positions on those topics. And they're very specific things, right? And then if you looked at the woke ideology and the gender ideology, and I'd like to park that and go into it separately because it is a very deep area to go into. And I think we should in this conversation. But again, it's not the topic itself. So within there, like abortion, you can talk about abortion. You just can't have a pro-life viewpoint. Those viewpoints are punished. And so I kept collating these ideas. And it was, Jordan Peterson's case again. I'll go back to it. It wasn't so much what the decisions of the courts were that was most interesting to me. It was the type of speech, and it was secondarily who could be the complainant. And so the complainant was an activist complainant, not known to the practicing, the person who's has an occupation or a profession. And that follows all the way through. You have activist complainants. And I did find out from a lawyer, Sue Gray, who's in the book, that she found out that the activist complainants through an FOI, she found out they were aptly funded. So it's a whole system where the censorship is gamed. Government or USAID type funds fund the activist complainant, fund the speech committee, and then go and root out the anti-globalist speech throughout society. So that was, a big, and I rewrote the book 3 times because I was determining at a very high level, because that's where I like to operate, what the evidence shows. And so this is what it shows. It shows that this is a system that's globalist. So I had to rewrite the book, I think 3 times just to discover what it was that I was looking at. And I did discover that it was the same side of a topic of speech. And so then I would investigate the topic and I would find that indeed I could prove that it was a globalist topic, that it was part of our future globalist state. So this system does so many things, right? Everybody thinks it's just, I'm going to do my lunch and learns. I'm going to, do my DEI courses and send them massive amounts of money. So this system does so many things. One, it's our future court system. It will govern us through social credit, right? It takes the topics that, the sides of topics that are pro-globalist, and it hides you the directionality of where our society is going.